In this video, we will talk about the definition of genre and about a specific genre, which is the essay. We will show you how an essay is defined, its structure, and some important information when constructing an essay. We are students of letters at PUC Campinas, Ana Laura Ortolano, Giovanna Vieira, and Giovanna Berdignon. First of all, we will explain what genres are. So, according to Charles Basierman, 1997, genres are not just forms. Genres are forms of life, ways of being. They are frames for social actions and shape the thoughts we form and the communications by which we interact. In 2003, Charles Basierman said that genres provide interpretable clues that allow people to make sense of each other's utterances and to frame utterances meaningful to one's interlocutors. Genre is the name we use to describe the categories that have developed over time for what we read, what we watch, and what we listen to, and the kinds of genres that exist in one culture at one time may not exist in another culture at another time. They are constantly changing. A particular genre will follow a series of moves to fulfill the communicative purpose. An example is the moves in a recipe that has the name of the dish, a list of ingredients and amounts, the steps for cooking, and the number of people the dish serves. There are several kinds of genres. For example, poetry, review, news, and many others. In this video, we will talk about a specific genre, the essay.
Characteristics of an essay. Well, the first thing to say about an essay is that they are generally a short piece of writing outlining the writer's perspective or story. Another characteristic of this genre is that there can be two types of writing, informal and formal. Formal essays are usually known as academic essays because formal language is widely used in professional and, of course, academic circles. In all essays, whether informal or formal, you will need to follow a certain structure, and this is made up of the introduction, the main body, and the conclusion. Now about the structure of an essay. As for the introduction, it talks a bit about the topic of the text, and normally the last or penultimate sentence of this paragraph has the thesis statement, i.e. a sentence that will define the topic that will be discussed during the main body. The main body will basically be the outlining of the arguments that the author should use to defend his point. It consists of 2 to 5 paragraphs, and at the beginning of each paragraph there will be the topic sentence, which is the theme of that paragraph, and then what will be followed is supporting point, which is precisely the explanation of these arguments. The conclusion will never show new types of information, and it works like a summary for the whole text. It will conclude the essay in a nice way, and normally the text will return to the most important part of the essay.
Now, we'll explore how to avoid plagiarism and share best practice for revising your essay. Plagiarism is a serious academic offense, but fear not, here are a few strategies to steer clear of it. Always cite your sources. Every idea, fact, or quote that isn't yours should be properly credited. Use the appropriate citation style. Quotation marks for direct quotes. When using someone else's exact words, include them in quotation marks. This signals that you are directly quoting and not presenting the words as your own. Master the art of rephrasing. Understand how to rephrase information in your own words. Why? Maintaining the original meaning. This demonstrates comprehension and avoids plagiarism. Revising your essay can be a strategy to avoid plagiarism.
revising your essay using feedbacks to adjust your thesis to ensure it's polished piece of academic work to strengthen your argument. Always cite your sources. Again, reiterating the importance of citation, probably acknowledge all of the sources you've used. This not only avoid plagiarism, but also strengthens the credibility of your essay. Remember, academic writing is a skill that improves with practice and attention to detail. Thank you for watching and good luck with your academic life experience.